Hello everybody, I'm Rachel and welcome back to my channel. Now I do not want to waste any time getting straight to what I'm about to talk about, but if you did not hear, Nintendo is coming out with remakes and remasters of majority of the Super Mario catalog that they put out over 35 years, which is crazy when I think about it. Mario's been around for 35 years. That's not even, I'm 25, so that's over 10 years. Yeah, that's 10 years before me. I'm sorry, I can't do math. But yes, I'm 25, so that's my whole life. Mario's been around, so I'm super, super excited. I'm not gonna waste your time. I'm just gonna give you a list of Mario games that I want to be remastered and remade first before anything else. First game I want to be remastered and remade is Super Mario 3, the best one. Super Mario 64, also legendary iconic game. Mario Sunshine, best game ever in my opinion that they put out for Mario back then. And last but not least, Super Mario Galaxy. I haven't played that game yet, but if they remake and remaster that game for Nintendo Switch, I totally would. Let me tell you why I want these games remade. So Super Mario's 3, like I said, which is the best one, fight me if you want to. But when I played that game, first off, I fell in love, for one, was with the many different forms that Mario could change into. He could fly if he wanted to. He could throw out fireballs. And I think in this one too, also the mushrooms, he could like get large and get small too. I think in the third one you could also play as Luigi if you wanted to. So that was one of the major reasons why I love this game. This game could arguably be said it's already been remade, because if you play Super Mario Run, if you play Mario Run, it's basically Super Mario for like the mobile game. It's basically the same thing. So I'm sure if they remade it or remastered it, it would look just like that, but just for the Switch, which I'm not complaining. I love Super Mario. I think it's a great game. Going through each stage and getting to the boss in the end, which is like a little mini Bowser, and rescuing Peach, she always needs to be rescued, was my favorite part of the game. So if they remastered that game, as the first game on my list. Second game I mentioned was Super Mario 64. Now that game, when I played that game, that was like the first 3D Mario ever that came out. And it was so iconic and legendary because it was like this whole cool way of playing Mario, because for one, you got to explore Peach's castle, which was huge, and you got to jump into those cool paintings that would take you into the cool stages. I think I like the ice stage. I also enjoyed the water stage, and also like going down and killing Bowser, and then in the end when you would defeat him you would get like the star, and your goal was like to get all these stars so you could free Peach and all that stuff. So yeah, that was my favorite part of the whole game. I enjoyed the game so much because it was like a whole new way to play Mario, like I said, and exploring the different stages and the paintings, like jumping into the paintings. Don't tell me I'm the only one that like flipped backwards into the painting, because I thought that was cool. Instead of just hopping in there simply, I would backflip into it, which was my favorite thing to do. So yeah, Super Mario 64 was the best, if not the most iconic Mario game of all time. And if they remade this into like a Switch form, when I tell you I will not leave my house, well, we're already not doing it now, but like, I will not play anything else if they remake this game into like 2020 graphics, if that's what we're gonna do, or at least remaster it to where you can just play the original game. It's fine. The original game is fine just the way that it is. If they remade it, how much more sick would the game be? Amazing. Can't even fathom how great this game will be. Third game that I mentioned was Super Mario Sunshine. Like I said, that game, because that game came out for GameCube, I think like 2006. So when this game came out, I was in 6th grade, and I was obsessed with this game because for one, you got to play on this fancy cool beach resort island with Mario, and they gave you this cool water hose nozzle that he get to spray his enemies with to attack, and he could swim with it, and he could turbojet in the air and fly with it, or turbojet on the water. And I thought that was the most creative, coolest Mario game ever. And they even add the nozzle in Super Mario. No, in they even have the nozzle in Smash Bros. Like a secret move he can like use to like push enemies away. But yeah, I love this game for one because like I said, it was just so cool because I thought it was very creative how they had like they had Bowser Jr. disguise himself as like a evil Mario because they already had Metal Mario, which I thought was cool, but now they had like Blue Mario, if that's what you want to call him. But it was really just Bowser Jr. in disguise, framing Mario for vandalizing. What's it called? Delphina? I forgot what it's called, but vandalizing the whole island resort, and he had to clean up everything. So I thought it was very, very cool, and how he used to paint everything with the paint and the slime was just amazing. So if they can remake this game on Switch, that's like my biggest thing because I love this game so much. I still have it on my GameCube, of course, but if I could have it for Switch too, why not? But yeah, this game is a must for me. It must be remade. Must. And last on my list, the last game that I mentioned was Super Mario Galaxy. Now I never played this game because I just never got around to buying it. But it's one of those games that were on my list that I wanted to play, but I never got a chance to. So if they remade it for the Switch, I would totally play this game. I think it's a sick idea having Mario explore the galaxies and collecting the stars and flying to the moon or wherever to collect the stars and stuff like that. So like I said, I never played it, but it's one of those games that I would love to play on the Switch if they made it available, which I hope they do. So I can play it and enjoy it and have a good time. Like I said, you can't go wrong with any Mario game. Any Mario game they put out like usually does well and it's fun regardless. But these are the top 4 games that I would enjoy or play first. Let's say, yeah, I would play these games first before anything else. But yeah, we're all quarantining inside, and so any excuse to play more fun games, even games you played when you were younger, for people who are my age, like 25 and up, this is awesome. So yeah, give me a list of Mario games you want to be remade. Well, never mind. Give me a list of Mario games that you can't wait to play, that you used to play as a kid, or games that you haven't played yet, like me that I mentioned, I haven't played Mario Galaxy, that you would like to play, that if it was on Switch, oh yeah, totally. I hope it's cheap. I hope they are charging $49.99 plus tax to play these awesome games. Yeah, I can't wait. But yeah, that's the end of the video. Like I said, huge Mario fan. Can't wait for these games to be made. They didn't put out they did not put out a date of when this would be happening. We just know it's going to happen. So like I said, I wouldn't push it past it. That'll happen in the next few months, possibly, which is fine by me. Anything to look forward to at this point is all I want. So yes, thanks for watching this video. If you made it to the end, like I said, leave a comment below which game you're looking forward to playing. I post videos every Friday and Sunday on my channel, and subscribe if you want to see more of me. That fancy controller to my right is my subscribe button, so if you want to click that, you totally can, and you can subscribe. And yeah, that's the end of the video. Thanks for watching. Make sure you play the video game, and I'll see you next time. Bye.